first thing we are going to talk about is the fit and comfort. So let's talk about that first. How do we feel about the fit and the comfort of it? Is it itchy? Is it scratchy? What's the material like? I'll look up the material, but how does it feel?
It is super comfortable. Like, I didn't like. I just saw on the listing. It looks like any dress, I guess. But it's super comfortable. It has like, what would you call this type?
So this is a blend. So it is 95% polyester and 5% elastane. So it does have some stretch to it, which is really nice, but it's also got some weight to it. So this is not going to be a dress that's going to blow up, that it's going to fly up. If you do a little twirl or a spin, though, it is going to have some shape to it. So this is absolutely great for a party or a wedding because this definitely moves really well. Now, if you can't see her ankles, please let us know so we can move the camera, adjust it a little bit more. If you can't see it, it cuts off the bottom of our screen so we can't entirely see. Okay, you can stand up there. Yeah, so really pretty, and it moves really, really nice. Okay, so that is the material. Now, is it soft? How does it feel?
It is very soft. It's not like it's like phenomenal. It's not like
it's super like buttery soft.
Yeah, yeah, but it is very soft. It's not itchy. It wouldn't agitate me. But it's very soft in terms of like
just what you would want to get next to your skin. Yeah, totally understand that. Okay, let's talk about the sizing. So we got the size that she typically wears, and I would say it is the perfect size.
It is the perfect size. Yes.
So I sometimes feel like when you look on Amazon and you look at the sizing guide and you look at your measurements, it doesn't always work for me, but then I usually just order true to size and then I base it off of that. So if you go to the store and you usually buy a medium or a small or large, whatever, this is definitely true to size. Now, what I really like is we talked about how the fabric does have a little bit of weight to it and a little bit of stretch. Now, it also just rests really, really nice. So you can see it's got all these seams that run down the front. Here, turn around really quick. And it comes along the back and it's got this cute little, what am I trying to say here? Just the way that the seams are really complementary because they define more of the shapes in the dress. And it's very, very true here along this back collar and here along the sleeve, where it's just a nice thick sleeve and the seams are right here. And then the way they come down the bust and accentuate the mid stomach and then on the back where the zipper is. So really nice. And the fit is absolutely true to size.
Yes.
Okay. Does it feel loose? How does that?
It's not like insanely tight. It's definitely like a fitted dress, but it's not like too tight.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily. I feel like it's a very, very good size. Like it might be different depending on what size you are. But I feel like it's not necessarily loose. It's not necessarily tight. But it is fitted.
Yeah. So it definitely feels like. I think you probably could. I wonder how this dress. I'm not sure if you would get. Okay. I'm just trying to think this through. You probably could order a size down, and because it's got 5% elastane, and it would really, really hug the body.
Yeah.
And you could definitely get away with that. And it would be a little bit of a different look. In this look, this is more like swing dancing. This would be so great for swing dancing. The tighter it is, of course, the less you're going to be able to move in it. I do feel like this is a great size. If you're not looking for something where you want it super form fitting, I would say that the sizing is perfect. And you can move. I mean, you can stretch, you can reach, you could dance. You know, your partner could swing you around. Yeah, I think that would be super great. I did want to talk about what other colors you can get this in. And this does go from small all the way to double XL. You can get this in like a sea green, a wine red, it's like an army blue, a navy blue, a deep purple, a rich like royal blue, white, and black. So black, if you got this form fitting in black, it wouldn't quite be a little black dress because it is very long and the skirt goes out. But it is definitely an option if you were to get that more form fitted. Okay, let's move on to style and versatility. So talked about fit and content, material and quality. Let's move on to style and versatility. When it comes to this dress, is it machine washable? Yes.
I don't know.
I think I have never bought anything on Amazon that wasn't machine washable. I always bring that up because it's always something I think about, but I wouldn't dry this. That's my personal opinion. Let's see what the listing says. Can you dry this? I would hang dry it just because that feels right to me. Machine wash care instructions. pull on. It does have a zipper.
It does have a zipper. I pulled it on.
Here, let's see. It does have a zipper, but you've got a nice big wide neck here. So you wouldn't necessarily have to, or if you couldn't get the zipper up by yourself, this is a pull on. So yeah, so it is machine washable. But for me, knowing what I know about clothing and washing things, I would probably hang this just because I think personally, it would keep the dress just in better shape in terms of resting and laying. You know, it wouldn't pill in the dryer. And because it's polyester and elastane, then you wouldn't want it to get all staticky in the dryer too and stick to other clothes. So that's a personal opinion. It does not say that it has to be hung dry. Okay, so it does stretch a little bit. We talked about that. It is not wrinkled. This has been in a package, and we actually just pulled it out for the stream, and it is not wrinkled. I think you can definitely see a few little wrinkles right here in the front. So you could probably easily use just a hang it and then use one of those steam irons and pull those out in no time. But I mean, altogether, you can see it doesn't have a lot of wrinkles in it. And then the quality of this, I do feel like this would last a long time. Now, you also have to take into consideration this is not going to be something you're going to wear every day. So, if you had like a t-shirt, that's something you're going to be wearing a lot of the time. Because this is really for a party or a wedding or a special event, a cocktail dress, maybe a dance, maybe a business meeting. I do see this, you're going to be wearing those for a few hours at a time. But this is the seams on this. You can see they run down here. They're all invisible. They've all been stitched together really nice. This is Zigu. No, sorry. I'm sorry. This is not. This is Grace Karin. This is all Grace Karin today. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Grace Karin has really high quality clothing. We have been testing and live streaming Grace Karin clothes for about, I think this is our 3rd month. And everything we have gotten from them has been absolutely exceptional.